Oh, groovy, great, man.
All right, brother. Where are you originally from?
Jersey.
Okay.
Pampered, fed, and tucked in bed in the Garden State.
Yeah, buddy.
Grew up in the Pine Barrens in a pagan stronghold, a town called the Hole in the Wall. Now I'm here. My story goes as this. I was hurt. They forced me into doing surgery. I've gone from surgery to surgery. In the interim, I tended to my mom. COVID hit. She ended up in a hospice and died without me being able to touch her hand. After that fact, I felt as though because I was greedy to go back to work to get money to try to support her, she told me one day the last thing I ever told my mom was she was a freaking liar and to stop lying to me. She wasn't feeling well when she truly wasn't. She died. She laid on the ground, had a stroke, laid on the ground for 4 days before anybody found her, had an aneurysm, had never came back to being the strong woman she was. So for that fact alone, I thought I killed her. And at the end of the day, subsequently, my actions did lead to her demise. So I didn't want any money. So how I became homeless is not because I had an addiction or I was a criminal. I have no criminal history. I'm not a freaking weirdo. I don't jump out of planes. Ain't nobody watching me. Don't nobody want to mimic me or clone me or be me. Nobody wants to stand in my shoes and nobody cares where I walk. It's my own doing that brought me here. I choose to be away from money. I have right now, I can do whatever I want. These people down here in this situation, 9 times out of 10, they're forced into it because they don't fit this status quo of being homeless. And they force these people into some degraded site. Like you go to homeless shelters or homeless prevention places, and if you don't fit the right demographic, they try to pigeonhole you into it so that they make more money from the federal stinking government. At the end of the day, at the very end of the day, if you have an opportunity to stand on your feet and walk away from them getting benefits, they don't need you. The people running this, part of the government, the homeless, crisis-centered people, whatever the frick you want to title them, most of these people have the homes they're renting these people. They also have thrift shops to take your nice little goods with their tags on them for their thrift shops and give these other people homeless rags. The people like that down there at this Pinellas freaking whatever it is, tent city, they're Christian charities, just like all the Christians. What do? What's that really mean? The one running is a homosexual drug addict. And you want to know what? When you go in there, 95% of the people in there have some kind of tendency to homosexuality. And that is because I've been there and watched it. All the straight guys, I was in there, right? And I got in an argument with a guy that wanted me to treat him as I would a woman because that's what he identified as. Well, I don't care what you think in a mirror. Something like with a "how are you, ma'am," and whatever the hell I do to a 94-year-old woman to greet her in her first morning sip of coffee, I'm not going to greet a man in the same fashion. And I was almost put out as I told this gentleman that you will always be a man. I will never treat you as a woman, no matter what you identify as. And the leader, the director of that little tent city crap, pulled me off to the side as this man wielded a cane at me. He's not an old man. This guy was younger than me. And he's wielding a cane, faking an injury, trying to get social security, disability, whatever the hell it was. He's wielding the cane. He's so frustrated that I want him to be the man he was. That Jeff, this guy told me I will call him what he wishes I call him, or else. And guess what? Woo! This is where I am. So guess what, pal? At the end of the day, you want to talk about the other place, Safe Harbor? Mrs. Smith, I'm in the middle of a Social Security claim right now. I'm going through not the arbitration, not the paperwork. I've already did the hearing. I was doing a hearing during the freaking hurricane on October 8th. I'm waiting for the decision. I'm not allowed to work, you stupid pig. I'm not allowed to work. Because I'm not working, I'm supposed to be out there doing what? I'm collecting disability, you moron. If I can work, I told her, you know what? If I don't break my neck, you pig, I don't ever meet you in my stinking life. I don't eat off paper and out of bags. I don't ever meet you. And when I lived here before, I lived on Madeira Beach. I live on a golf course. I said I paid way more taxes in this stinking town than you ever did in that jack check you got down in St. Pete. You understand? And now she don't even live in this community. She don't even live in this freaking county. She comes over here, the residents of this county pay these homeless shelters and taxes to keep the vision of them out of the street. They don't want to walk by them. And I agree with them. Pay the taxes and put up shelters. Help our homeless. But you got a pig like that, Mrs. Smith, that comes out of Tampa, comes here and directs a homeless shelter and pushes the homeless back out into the streets because she doesn't care what the people of this county are paying their taxes for. They might not like to see the homeless, but they're doing something about it by paying the extra percentages of pennies to keep them housed, to give them programs. Okay? I have a broken freaking neck, lady. 4 plates in my neck. I gotta get balloons in my back. I gotta get my legs redone. But I'm still walking. And I'm tired of this place. The Pinellas County, all these places are talking about help. The help is minuscule for most. I don't need or require a whole bunch of assistance. A bunch of lackadaisical people that don't even reside in this county telling me things that don't make any sense at all. Like I'm supposed to be some kind of far-fetched project when I only required time to at least let me find out what this thinking verdict is. You're gonna tell me that, it's not my problem to wait on you till their decision's made and disperse your money? Are you serious? What the heck are you here for? I'm in there, they got guys with ankle braces on, 3rd felonies, this, that, all kind of crazy ass crap. This is supposed to be a jail diversion program. Well, wake up, October 8th of last year. It's a criminal act to be out here. How the frick are you diverting a jail diversion program when you're actually trying to increase the population of the jail? What kind of diversion is that? You guys got to go to jail to be diverted from it? Or you out of your... Let me calm down. I regret.
Hey, bro, can I ask you about when you got hurt?
Yeah.
Was it a lawyer that made you do that surgery?
No, it was the fact I couldn't move made me do the surgery.
Okay. Did they walk away from you? Did they
No, I mean, I did the neck surgery,
yeah.
And now I'm waiting for Social Security disability to decide what they're gonna do.
Okay. Was it an accident where you where the lawyers were trying to sue somebody or no?
No, it's just I broke my neck.
Okay.
I fell out of a truck, broke my neck.
Okay. So what nobody's
Well,
fault
actually, when I first fell out, it was
Yeah.
in '08 right here. I was looking for the George sealants. I was on my stilts. Fell backwards on my stilts, broke my freaking neck. Black guy on stilts, funniest shit. I see you smile. It's funny shit you ever seen, huh? Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not smiling.
great.
I'm cringing.
Well,
I'm cringing.
Well, that's a.
I know what an injury.
I've got many laughs for a black guy being on stilts. It's funny. It is funny. Stop.
What's funny about that?
I don't know because I'm not the other guy.
No.
But everybody laughs about a black guy on stilts.
No, my facial expression.
Bro,
you see me?
bro, just chill.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not taking it personal. Every time I tell the story, the first thing I get is a chuckle. Well, what are you doing on stilts? It's just
You were doing like the drywall?
No, I'm doing crown molding. But
yeah, similar.
it's just every time I tell the story, the first thing I get is a chuckle, like a black guy on stilts. You fell off your stilts. They like,
no, dude,
what are you doing
I got
on
hurt too.
stilts?
I'm asking you because I got hurt too the same way.
Yeah, I fell backwards.
I don't know. When you noticed when I was sitting down for him, how I was moving?
Yeah, no, I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, I got hurt too, bro. So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I fell on my stilts backwards, and when I did, I went out to get touch-up paint, reached in the van,
Yeah.
grabbed the paint. When I stood up, my heels are off the driveway into the grass, and I fell backwards. I stuck my arm out and broke my neck. But needless to say, that was in February.
Yeah.
February, March. By December, I had ran this hand through a table, so I blew these two fingers.
Oh, I see that, yeah.
Yeah, the only one I didn't hit with the blade was this pointer finger. Blew the tip of this pinky off, blew these two fingers apart, and split this thumb right up the middle.
Oh, crap, I understand.
All right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, being clumsy has been great my whole life, you know what I mean? Because I learned a lot. I can do a lot of different things. I'm not worried about this. This is nothing. I grew up in the Pine Barrens in New Jersey. I grew up in the woods. This is home. I'm finally feeling comfortable in this stinking state. But at the end of the day, Largo Police, the Sheriff's Department, all these guys, that they don't realize, the people, I want you guys all to listen to this, you guys, you with them little silly badges on. Realize what you're doing. You're one amendment from them changing the perspective of your day-to-day hand-to-mouth feeding from the county. One, and you're right here, buddy. Guess what, pal? One slip,
Yeah.
One
Car accident.
One car accident. Forget that, that's like horrendous. You're one person saying, you know what? I do want to put a dog walk in the park. And you know where we're going to get the money? We're going to cut the budget on all that stupid crap they call, oh yeah, sheriffs and correctional officers and Largo police. We're going to knock 4 of them out. We're going to take a little bit off the fire department. You're one dog walk trail away from wondering what the hell's going on and how I lost my house. You're one day from coming home and finding your wife coming home early and getting your feelings hurt and you're a lady doing something. You're one step away. You guys are you're on this boat. You're not above this. If you were, you would be the people telling you to go to work.
Hey,
here.
you walk on that road right now, somebody with no driver's license, no ID,
Those are regular
runs you
things.
over.
Those are regular
hit and
things.
run.
I'm talking
boom.
about an everyday thing that you idiots don't even see.
Yeah.
You're one amendment. You're one stinking amendment. You're one situation away from losing your job and finding yourself next to me instead of in front of me.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Don't listen to a lot of people tell you it's some horrendous thing that's going to happen. A licensed driver, no insurance. No, idiot. It's one step. You're on this boat. You're not in it. You're on it. You're with us. You're right here. And the way you treat people in these little facilities, remember them, because you're one misstep away. I just smile every day. People want, that's what I know to be true, because I lost $1 million in 2019 in cash, jerk off. I lost a house. I lost my parents. I lost my brother, sister, dog, everything in 3.5 years. And I still am in better shape than you. So that's what I want you to know. At the end of the day, my wits are sharp. I don't think that there's nothing looking at me. I don't pretend like there's some things going on. I'm one step away from being here and one step away from being out of here. And at the end of the day, it doesn't make a difference who you are or where you've been or how you lived or how you were raised. It's how you're treating your neighbors today that makes the problem so severe. You keep on knocking people and looking down your nose and thinking you know things you don't. You keep assuming things. You keep pushing and driving and thinking, ha, I'm on this side of the fence and I can talk. Well, let me tell you something. My mom told me something a long time ago. Grass is grass, no matter where you stick a fence up, stupid. Do you understand? It don't make a freaking difference. And at the end of the day, if you don't stop thinking that you're better than the people you're standing shoulder to shoulder with, whether they're homeless or not. Remember, if you weren't next to me, idiot, we wouldn't even know you. You're real close to being me. I promise you.
I started doing the homeless interviews after I got hurt. I had done a few interviews, but after I got hurt, I saw how close I came to losing everything when I got hurt. The lawyers walked away from me, left me with all the debt and everything.
Yep.
And most people don't realize that you can end up out here.
Real
got
quick.
this close. It's hard to take care of yourself when you're in a wheelchair.
Yes.
It's hard to get up and go to work when you can't go up and go to the bathroom. A lot of people don't realize that even if you have, like I was good, all that can go away in one instant. I got hurt at a resort on vacation. So it don't matter what type of situation you're in, life can change.
They don't help you, dude.
And the way they treat people that are out here is crazy.
They
It's
don't
all
help you at all.
about, they only look at homeless people as what can they get out of them. If
Oh.
they can get paid for putting you in a prison cell, if they can get paid for putting you in a rehab program, but actually helping you change your situation.
I don't have no drug addictions. That's one of the detriments.
Yeah.
I don't have no criminal history. The other thing they asked me immediately, what prison did you go to? I didn't go to no prison. What jail were you go? I didn't come out of jail. Oh, well, and the people are like, you're freaking lying. I'm like, what, freaking lying about what? I'm bonded. I worked in St. Mary's, Georgia on the nuclear submarine base. I've done work in all these facilities down here doing air conditioning repair. I've worked so many different places. Lockheed Martin, up in Jersey, Sarkarsky, putting floors in for the union. I'm far from being a bum, dude. But at the end of the day, you're degrading me, and you treat me like I'm a piece of trash. And I love it, because you want to know why, dude? At this particular point in time, I can be whatever you want me to be. Whatever you want me to be. It's not my fault I'm in this situation. It would be my fault if I stayed in that mindset you want me to be geared toward. At the end of the day, it's going to come out, man. It's all good. I don't care what y'all do. It's not my problem. I'm not gonna sit here and point fingers at this, that, and the third. If these programs and institutions have that going on, that's great for them. As a homeless individual, each person has to find his own way to get back on his feet because it's a path they took by themselves. Around the corner and say it's somebody else's fault. I'm not truly homeless because in my mind I'm always home. I get to be with me all day. Don't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. But this is the one I want you to take care of. You hit a Cash App, 430 Cornell, Cornell. Help that guy. He's got a lot going on. Me personally, if I live, I die, I stand or walk, it don't matter. I've been helping people I've been doing things for people my whole life that I didn't even want to do. I walk into places and I'll sit down and talk to somebody that is totally irrational and has no idea what they're doing. And I'll pull them out of that little darkness and give them a way out. And it's my turn. I need to sit in the mirror and do it, which I have. I'm here for whatever reason. For whatever reason. And I can't tell you more than this. Being homeless is the worst thing you can do if you let your mind go with your property. You take your mind with you. Don't let these people degrade you and tell you you're this, that, and the third when you ain't even made it to first base yet. Don't let these guys assume they know what they don't know. And if they think they know it and they want to try to push you in that direction, don't live up to their potential. Try to get up, man. It's up to you. Take what you can take to get standing, but you gotta walk. It's not Pinellas County's responsibility. It's not nobody's responsibility. It's ours. And at the end of the day, if you got some change and you want to make a change and you want to make a difference, stop looking at the guy on the sidewalk and thinking, well, if I give you $1, it's going to go towards your drinking or whatever. Oh, God's will, I'm a Christian and I blah, blah, blah. Stop. If you're a Christian or whatever religion, whatever your higher power is, and the first thought is that, hey, let me give this guy some change. Stop thinking after that thought. Don't think about what he's going to do with it. Maybe I'll just buy him a sandwich. Maybe that's the part of you that needs to shut up. If you want to give him $1, just give him $1 and go. Whatever he does with it. Okay? Whatever it is, it is. Because at the end of the day, that $1 you gave him might have stopped that guy from doing something to somebody else. Stop judging people. Remember, if I'm seeing them and I can step over them, I'm close to being them. That's the point you idiots need to realize. The ones that ain't got to worry about that, they never see us because they're in the $1 million gated communities and they're out there and they're insulating themselves with assets and resources. You people that see us every day, that get pissed off and walk around, you're next. That's what you need to think about.
And it's crazy that a lot of the people that go after the homeless are the ones that aren't too far from it themselves.
They're scared of it
because they're looking down on they're down here, so they want to look at who's here.
That's right.
Always, it's always personal questions that I ask everybody. What makes you happy every day?
Nothing.
Nothing makes you happy right now?
Nothing.
What used to make you happy?
Nothing.
You've never been happy?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't have no like.
Okay, it could be something small. Is it something you eat?
No.
Is it a place you go to?
Dude, the answer is what it is.
Okay.
I don't have no relegation of none of this. I'm not like an angry person. I'm not sad. I'm not happy. I'm not indeterminate. I just, if I can help, I'll help. If I can't, I can't. Yeah. Whatever, I just, whatever comes, I do.
Do you like fishing, metal detecting? There's a lot of hobbies you can do.
I do. I like to try to survive.
Okay.
I'm not in that. When I get to a point where I could do the things you're talking about, then me and you don't meet. At this particular point in time, dude.
No, but you can be out here and still.
No, dude. That's the problem. Yeah. You can't be out here and just da-da-da-da. You can't. There is no da-da-da-da-da. This is an everyday live and struggle. Okay? This is a freaking struggle out here. There's no da-da-da. Okay? There's no da-da-da. If people are telling you they're da-da-da-ing, and they got all this shit they're doing, they're not living homeless. They've relegated themselves to a lifestyle, and that's their home.
So you ain't trying to.
So this is not my home.
So you ain't seeing yourself here permanently.
No, hell no. So I don't have no da-da-da time.
All right.
Okay? Yeah. So if the people on your permanent interviews have all these little extracurricular activities, they're home. So you picked the wrong people to interview.
So you're not gonna make yourself comfortable.
This is not I am not comfortable. I am not happy, and I won't be happy. I'm not relegated to being happy. There's nothing in this stinking place that's gonna make me happy until I finally get to the assets and the level of living I want to be at, to where I can sit back and say, "Sheesh, da 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 da."
I respect that. Me personally, I think happiness is unrelated to material possession, but that's just the way I look at it.
That material possessions ain't the literal thing I meant. I meant just being the what. Everybody's got a statue of where they think they're going to be. Let's just correct that.
Yeah.
And that is material. You can say you don't, but you're lying.
Yeah.
Okay, you're lying. You can lie to them, but you can't lie to me. Okay, there is a level of material shit that you wanted that makes you go da 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 da. You understand what I'm saying? And you are lying to yourself and to me if you say, oh, materials don't make me comfortable and happy. You're full of shit. I go out there and take your truck. A little bit my ass.
You need little comforts.
I put you out here with nothing, okay, and then put you in a truck and a house. There's a whole bunch of different happiness there. So stop it, dude.
No, I've been homeless. I've been homeless
I
before.
didn't say that, and you weren't as happy as you are in that fucking truck.
I guarantee I wasn't, but
exactly, that's my point. All right, so materials.
But see, the thing is, like your real value as a person.
My real value as a person
has to be detached from the
possession. No, it doesn't. You don't assume any kind of a statue or a self fucking worth when you got shit. How could you feel yourself to be accomplishing anything when you got nothing? The more shit you got, the better you feel that you've become and the further along in life you got. So, dude, if we're gonna play psychological shit, don't. Because you're not gonna win. All right? Because that's human nature. I've studied human nature. You're not gonna win, dude.
But you gotta hear me out on this
philosophy, dude. That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, like me.
Like you.
When I've had a lot of things.
Yeah.
My life has been full of stress.
Yeah, because your things are shit compared to the neighbors you're watching that's got the same shit that's brand new.
Well, no, because like sometimes the more stuff you have, the more complicated and hectic. And
I lost $1 million in cash. You're not gonna debate this shit with me, dude.
Yeah.
If you have a raggedy ass truck in the house and the neighbor's got a brand new truck, a brand new fucking boat, brand new shit in his house, yeah, you're gonna feel some stress, and the neighbor on that side's got it, and the neighbor, and you got the raggedy shit, yeah, you're gonna be shitty. But that same shit you got, me would look at it like, damn. When you start comparing yourself to me and you, then it's different. But when you start trying to fit into the Joneses set, then yeah, you're gonna feel some sort of way. The Jackson house, yeah, you can feel better. But not when you're with the Joneses like you live.
So I had a house and I walked away from it because like I felt like
you never
I had so many. I did.
I
moved to Alabama. Show me out, bro. I moved to Alabama, and I had problems with African American gangs. I had problems with the Klan because I'm Hispanic, so I had problems on both ends of that.
Yeah.
And it became where like if I stayed there, I was gonna have to be armed all the time.
So that's not walking away. That's smart.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bum smoke off you.
So I felt like I came back to Florida homeless to sleep in my car until one day my sister let me sleep in her garage. Me and my wife slept in a car. They kept running me everywhere I parked. I got a little, not a full taste, got a little taste of the homeless experience with that situation. But what's crazy is I had my house paid off, my car's paid off, self-employed. I thought I had the world underneath me.
Dude,
and then one day it just kept getting more dangerous, and I had to come back over here.
Let me explain something to you about your little story here, dude.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the freaking day, okay, you ran away from wherever the fuck you just talked about. You ran away.
Yeah.
All right? That's not the same. You didn't walk away, you ran away.
Yeah.
Okay? At the end of the day, dude, you don't have to move.
Yeah.
You're not even involving yourself in the type of scenario you're describing.
Yeah.
All right? So at the end of the day, I'm not trying to disrespect you.
No,
I'm saying this, dude. I'm saying this to you.
Mm-hmm.
When you left there and you're sleeping in your car and then you sleep in your sister's garage, and why it took you so long to be able to sleep in your sister's garage should be the real question. But we're not going to go into that.
Yeah.
We're not going to go into that. But what we will go into is this. You still had opportunities to do other things, which I at the time could not because I had to get a surgery and it required me never to go back to doing the things that made me the money that I lost.
Yeah.
So it's not the same. Okay, it's not the same. If I could have just had a surgery and opted to not work, that would have been great. But they didn't let me go back to work. All right? They won't let me go back to work. I gotta hide and all this other crap because I'm what they call me I'm a liability because I've gotten these problems now, these physical problems. So at the end of the day, no, I'm not gonna be happy because I enjoyed my boat and my 5 cars and my quad and my house and my money. I loved it, and it made me feel great. I was the man to me.
How old are you right now, brother?
54.
There's still a long trajectory ahead of you.
No, there's not, dude. Who are you kidding, dude?
You don't see yourself?
Dude, are you out of your mind, dude? I'm 54, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, stop the bullshit, man. What are you talking about?
I
got another 54 years? No, you got probably, at 54, you got probably 20, 25 years half-ass quality of life.
But with your determination.
Listen, bro, determination got nothing to do with your body quitting, man. What are you talking about?
True.
20 years, I'm 75. You out of your mind? This is fight or flight. Man, look, man, at the end of the day, you're interviewing people to find out, dude, you are really underestimating what problems from this point to the next stage are, bro. And when the county smoking people the way they are, it's ugly, dude. The prospects of reality are ugly. But that doesn't mean it's not accomplishable. But by the time you accomplish the things to get back to some comfortable level of living, you're 65. That's 10 years. What do you do after that?
I mean, I respect your opinion.
No, don't respect it.
Yeah.
I'm asking you. What do you do? You're 65.
My dad is 70-some years old.
Yeah.
Lives off of SSI.
Yep. And where's he living?
He has a place that
Where's he living?
In a trailer.
Ooh.
That we pay, that the kids pay for.
They
okay,
pay,
but it's not like, it's not a highlight. I'm like,
dude,
it's, you know,
listen, it's a shit show compared to what he had, and something happened, and now he's there.
Yeah.
But it's better than this, and that's what we're best hoped for.
Yeah.
To get into some Pappy Town trailer park, to have something we can just lay our head in and die in the next. But that. And running water, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there, dude. At the end of the day, this is the problem. You got these programs going on. Use them to help the people that can stand up and pay more taxes to these programs.
Yeah.
Stop telling me some drug addict psycho that's on Sarah got a history of criminality. They deserve a shot and housing and all the shit that they're getting, rather than the guy that just needs a down payment and a little rental assistance for a year to stand up.
Right, but they'll never do that.
They're not,
They're
because
never gonna do that.
we're not going to get them a prolonged federal grant.
They can't milk you.
No, it's not.
They can't milk you, right?
Yeah, they are milking us.
Yeah.
That's the problem. At the end of the day, that's it. If we don't provide enough nurturing nutrients to their bleeding federal government aid program.
Yeah.
The government is feeding these guys aid, and we don't provide enough nutrients so that we don't, that the suckling we do is a couple dribbles, and that's a waste of their time.
And they're able to do it, they just don't want to.
Because why would you do it when these guys are going to get better and they're going to go away and they're never coming back?
Yeah.
We need some.
And this is a capitalistic government too, where like here they want to punish you for being broke. You know?
No, they want to force you to be a returning client to the state, the county aid program. If they can feed you once and you go off and walk, what good is that? They can't use you for a budget deficit for next year.
That's what people don't understand about homelessness. People think that these programs are going to get people out of homelessness, and that's not their intention.
No.
That's not. And people think that, well, if you just become homeless, just go to a homeless shelter. People don't realize that is not even designed. That's not even what it's designed to do.
At the end of the day, I don't care what your higher power is or what you got going on in life or who you pray to.
Yeah.
I care about this, dude.
I really like how you elaborated on that fact that homeless shelters are not a solution. They're not designed to be a solution, and I don't know what it is, but it sure isn't a solution.
No.
It's not a practical solution.
It's not even an impractical solution. It's a regeneration of funds accrued by the county.
It's a Band-Aid on a problem to say.
It's not even a Band-Aid, dude. All that is a recurring bleeding sieve so that they can get more money out of the federal government every year. That's how and that money is not even pushed to that thing. So that's just part of their budget to get that money.
Bro, say your cash up one last time. It's been a pleasure.
430 Cornell, Cornell.
All right, man.
2 L's, baby. And
Yes,
hook
sir.
that guy up because he's the one.
Yes, sir. Thanks so much for your time,
Hey, man, it's good, man.
I think you made a very good conversation explaining that a lot of these programs are really not solutions.
Yeah.
You explained it very well, and I think people do need to understand that these programs are almost not even designed to help.
If you're gonna help them, help the people you see, not the people you don't.
Yep. I mean, instead of giving it to a charity, give somebody a meal, give somebody a jacket, a blanket.
The hell with it. Just do what you do. Jackets, meals, dollars, change. It doesn't matter.
And a smile and a conversation too don't cost nothing.
You know, it doesn't. Stop looking at people like they're trash. Your smile could have changed my day.
Yeah.
But it didn't, because you know why? You didn't give it. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
All I want, if somebody holds the door for you just because I ain't in the same attire you are, say thank you. Be polite.
Yes, sir.
That's all you got to do.
You've been great, man. Thank you for your time.
Hey, you're welcome, brother.
Thank you.